My name is Bill McCarrick. I'm the chocolatier behind Sir Hans Sloane. And today I've invited you into the studio so you can see firsthand how we make that crunchy bit center of our almond praline that we use in our artist selection. What we do is we take a little bit of the old style ice cream cones. From that stage, what I will do is take a little bit of cocoa butter, milk chocolate, and praline, which is caramelized hazelnuts and almond. But what I'm going to do today is a little bit of a twist, is to put a little bit of saffron. Now saffron is very aromatic, and I'll actually put some of the saffron into the cocoa butter, just to let it steep as if you were making your own cup of tea. Let that sit there in there for a second. If you don't have any praline paste, you can also use peanut butter. What we do is we just use a little paddle or a spoon and basically smooth out the cones. Once that's smoothed out, it has a really tasty texture. We add a little bit of milk chocolate. You could also use dark chocolate or white chocolate if you wanted to. To seal the crunchy center bits, what we do is take our plastic piping bag, open it up. Inside there, place some of the tempered chocolate. Easy to use, it almost works as if it's cement. It actually gives a wonderful texture to the chocolate inside. Very easy step. This sandwiching of the chocolate gives you different textures and layers. And as it's set solid inside of the praline, you have that beautiful creaminess of the almonds along with the wonderful snap of the tempered milk chocolate throughout the center. This is our chocolate tempering machine. What the machine does is it reorganizes the fat crystals, being the cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is very unstable as far as the fat properties go, and enable our chocolate to have that beautiful shine, that crispy snap, and that wonderful mouthfeel. We need to do a process of first agitating the chocolate and also cooling it down at the same time. So this machine does that for me. So the bottom component will actually stir the kettle, keep all the chocolates moving and circulating. And the second mechanism is as it circulates through the funnel, it's actually chilled to our desired temperature. At that temperature, the chocolate will come out perfectly tempered. And this enables me to line our chocolate molds or to enrobe our chocolates. At the moment here, I'm going to be demonstrating how we enrobe our chocolate. Our next step, which is the final step along the way in making the crunchy bit, is to place on this little conveyor belt a little square sandwiches. From there, it flows underneath the chocolate curtains. That chocolate curtain has been tempered properly, so it completely enrobes the chocolate. As it slides along, the vibration shakes off any excess chocolate, and then it slides onto a greaseproof paper, which allows me to easily remove it afterwards. The fact that we conch our own chocolate, I'm able to use less cocoa butter inside there than commercially readable couvertures of chocolates. So by doing that, it allows me to make a chocolate that has less fat inside, which is a cleaner taste on the palate. And also, it allows me to go with a chocolate that's used at a slightly cooler temperature than one that was made from the commercial manufacturers. But the most important thing is the taste. What we look for is just something that's very distinctive, almost the same way you would have a certain type of wine that has a certain amount of personality. That's the same thing I'm looking for within my own chocolate. Sir Hans Sloane chocolate, I think, is something that's very distinctive. There's a personality. The reason why we went with Sir Hans Sloane as our name of our chocolate and champagne house is that what we've done with our conching machine to be the first artesian chocolatier conch in the UK, that leap of faith, that risk, that liberation is the same character of Sir Hans Sloane himself from the 17th century. The way that he took on board, traveled the world with great adventures, and also had the courage to bring back such items from Jamaica, and one of them being the cocoa. And the first person in the UK to actually mix the milk and the chocolate, make that milk chocolate drink, which we hope to have the same type of character and profile as Sir Hans Sloane And that tradition, that's the reason why we have taken on Sir Hans Sloane as the name of our chocolate champagne house. Chocolate is a fruit. It's a fruit that grows actually on the trunk of a tree as opposed to the branches of the tree. And when we remember that that's a fruit, we say it's very healthy. It's only when chocolate is loaded up with commercial vegetable fat does it lose the health benefits and the purity of itself. And I think it's just one of those sort of spiritual items that just lifts your whole mood and sense of euphoria.